So as I was mentioning before, I do feel like Spin Venture is going to be one of the easier classes to complete this with, when I actually get real starting passives. So I could take Reduce, Refuse, Recycle for the Hyro, or I could take Decoil, which is just going to be a very solid passive. I guess I'm going to try not to throw. Technically, I could have very easily taken Bomb Skip Gold there, but this one was definitely wiser. It's just a pretty solid passive at this point. Sometimes just having that one extra turn is a very big deal, especially for elite fights. Wow, perfect cash collection. It looks like I am sitting on double shot, which, you know, I think that what's probably going to end up happening is I end up buying an Echo. So who knows if I actually end up using those double shots. Like, just having them one turn behind is pretty cool. Oops. Oops. The good news is I'm actually going right, so it doesn't change too much, because I can do this shot. Which is pretty cool, but did not get as much cash as I was hoping. These are some wild shots. I love the overcooler. Enough for me. The damage per shot shouldn't be too hard, but apparently not. Cool stuff. I think 89 second fight pretty decent. It's not bad territory, shall we say. I imagine we're just decent into the elite fight. If it's like Minotaur. Actually, yeah. Plants is nice, we basically get +5 health for plants. And Slime is actually very decent as well, we probably get like +5 health as well. Maybe I should have been thinking more about these shots. I don't think there's anything too much I need to be worrying about these shots. The refreshes aren't in particularly bad spots, and I think Chris is important, but I've been getting a lot of damage anyway. Good stuff. You really can just tell that they're one turn behind. And they really do not want to be. Okay, should be fine. Which way? You did get the crit. I mean, I had no chance of hitting a refresh, but I was just fine with that trade. Yeah, so if I can get a refresh in the next shot, which should be happening, yeah. Then I get this shot, which should be pretty sweet. 1 minute till hit is perfectly fine to walk out with, although, holy, that was like 4 or 8 damage more than I have. Unfortunately, I have double shot, so I do think I'm not going to take a pretty bad part of the assemble. But it is tempting. Wow. Intentional over. It's really good for helping out with this boss fight in particular. It's just very good to be mitigating damage like that. Oh, let's see how much health these bats regen. Not if I keep one-shotting them though. Alright, how much health? 3, okay, it's based on the damage they deal. That's so fun to know, I like that. I like that it's based on the damage they do, I feel like that's what it should be. Although I guess it doesn't really need to be a buff to intentional over. But it's an interesting interaction kind of thing. So even though it is technically a buff to intentional over, I think it's still just more than fine. Wow, talk about more than fine, that was not more than fine. Boop, exactly 15. Bad. 224 cash already. If we didn't have double shot, that would be an impressive number. Cool stuff. Okay, doable. We do have intentional over and decoy, both of which are going to grant us at least 5 health each, I'd say. This should be a kill. Pretty cool. Perfect. It's not going to be a crit, but I think it's still worth it. Whoa, okay, maybe not worth it. That shot was not worth it. Shot I was planning on doing, but it wasn't worth it. That one I was expecting it to hit the crit, but not that way. Perfect stuff. Bam. Great. I've really managed to minimize the damage I've taken, and I got that shot again. And spell up again. Okay, but it doesn't matter because he's not shooting yet. Love that. 24, good. Like 84? I've been through a plant and a minotaur. Somehow I just... Okay. Alien's Rock is really good build around. Wood Chicken is absolute safety, and I would have enjoyed taking it if Alien's Rock on Spin Venter wasn't an option. But Alien's Rock on Spin Venter is really solid because stuff like Lightning Orb becomes really good and be actually very nice. 276. Oh, healing as well? Wow, I have such an insane setup here. Honestly, I'd happily buy a good targeting orb. Okay. Maybe if I'd actually gotten a good targeting orb, we would have been able to test that theory, but alas. Doesn't really matter, as long as I get to 100, I'm pretty happy. Oh, Enhanced State is pretty sweet for this map as well. Oh, I have healing, yeah. Like what, I take 2 health here. And then I heal how much? Perfect. Jack-o'-lantern is exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. Do I take a level 2 Jack-o'-lantern, by the way, right now, which has excellent crit damage already, and it has further scaling of a refresher cost? Or do I just not? Yeah. Like, I'm probably going to get to 125 before the shop. Okay, maybe not. Best foot fork is a tiny orb, so technically I should consider it. However, it's only a 4-5, and plus 30 kind of doesn't matter. Eight 3 rubbles. You know me so well. I'm 1 cash off being able to buy this. No, 45. Okay. So we're definitely buying this, and then we'll buy it. That's a pretty decent shot, I'm gonna be real. We have so much sustain. I guess we just need kill power then. And what we have, you representing kill power, you represent... Okay, we have quite a few representing kill power. We even have Cookie, I didn't even notice I picked it up. New Cookie is much less whelming. Or should I say not very whelming? I don't know. Arms away. Not the refresh I was expecting you to hit. Cool, no movement for you. Sure. Still 60 odd damage. Oh, I thought that would bounce into the crit set. Yeah, I can just aim like this, it's going to hit a refresh. Do a lot of damage because of refilibuster. I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit a crit. Okay. Boom. Oh, I thought that. Man, I've not been getting these flash shots, have I? Buy to refilibuster. Lightning Orb is pretty cool, but do I take it? It's a good question. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I just want to see what the next area looks like first. This could go very badly. It might have honestly been better to skip there. That's what it looks like, okay. Sure. Right is 2, left is 3. Okay. And then we got latest shop, or elite. That's a very interesting first shot. I guess having 2 refreshes on the board is pretty good. So I got a ton of healing as well. 28 cash in 1 shot. Maybe I should have aimed at a refresh as a higher priority instead of a crit. Yeah, this is pretty good, especially with the sliming going on. We just are not losing health. Health we are losing, we're regaining. Classic. Good stuff. I wasn't even going for damage that shot, but I will still be very much getting damage. Unfortunately, navigation might be slightly hard, but I don't think it'll be too much of an issue. Okay, yeah, wait. Ooh, close. Hitting the slimes can send you anywhere. Startup upgrade is really big, especially since this. I should probably have another upgrade. Oh, yeah, I should. Yeah, because most of Area 2 bosses are just single target enemies, I should probably have an upgraded Splattle before then. Granted, I probably won't want it for fights like Resistance Knight, where. Oh, no, I think I still would, as long as I get it early. Anything later than Hot Shot 3, and it starts getting very dangerous if I'm not getting the kill shot. Yeah, okay. When you have to refresh on the board, it does work out kind of well, I guess. It's just once the refresh starts getting hidden from you, it can start becoming a very big downside of a boss passive. But we haven't had that yet, which is great. I didn't realize I have twos. No, I have equivalent damage. Oh, stop the sling, of course. Oh, that explains why my damage output was feeling higher than what it should have been. The reality is, it makes me better into Resistance Knight, so I'll take it. I have Power Glow, that's why. I'm not going to upgrade it yet because shop. That's just it's going extraordinary slowly. Yeah, I picked it up specifically for Resistance Knight, didn't get Resistance Knight, which is fine. Okay, good damage, good damage. Solid hit, nowhere near as much damage as the Splattle has, but it should still be able to put out at least like 300, right? Which is more than enough to get this guy in the grave. Slather Sling is just a pretty excellent damage boost, especially when you also get to add on a bonus like +1/+1. Whatever that passive is called. Interesting. It's actually quite good with whatever the thing we have is. You know the thing? Durable. Because it's proccing the nearby pegs, but it's not popping them, so it can still bounce on them. And usually that's one of the really big downsides of the orb. Yeah, I'm taking a bit slow. 188. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to do. Oh, hit those. Thank you. 192. Hey man, if I can also buy the move at that store, that would be pretty sweet. Duplication is a nice boost every now and then. Sure. Look, with the level of healing I have, it's pretty worth it. Oh, I see. Well, I do have Targeting Enrich Filibuster and Enhanced Stats, so... Let's see. I wonder how much Alien's Rock is going to end up doing. Boom. Oh, Omnibus. Nice. Was not expecting an exact heal like that. It was pretty damn close to exact. I'm going to hit the refresh afterwards. I suspect he will collapse. That's what this shot's for. It's pretty damn good. Unfortunately... Oh, I guess I couldn't hit him anyway. Oh, Duplication Station. It's actually really nice there, just because it allows me to hit the bomb there. Jack-O' Lantern again? Look, if I wasn't just before a store, I would totally do that. I think 240 might have been the break point. Oh, good. Nice try. Yeah, that's just full buy. I can just ignore second shop to try and get upgrades on my lightning orb. What boss were you fighting? Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, that's not going to be an issue, is it? I probably just don't go to him. Oh, another one of these guys. I'm pretty sure I just aimed at that crit. Yeah, good. So the Splatter's going to get a lot of damage, and didn't pick up any damage passes. Basically a kill first shot. I'm not complaining, but you know, I would have been fine with the fight dragging a little bit longer. I have navigation inflation to collect up the cash, so I'm not really too concerned about how little I collected during the fight. Your refresh also crit. It's pretty decent, and I have bomb stuff. Yep, so I'll just take Alchemist. That could get very scary. So I either don't care about my navigation, or I got cash. So I'm very happy to be doing this. Like 100 cash? Nice. Tactical treat. What do I get if I miss? Not much, but it doesn't matter because I don't miss. I did miss. Oh my god. Nice one, boss. Oh well. Let's just do a little bit of zappy zap. see how much damage this can get, and I suspect it's going to get an awful lot for a level 1 lightning orb. Oh, I one-shot the mirrors? They took half damage. Oh, that's lovely. Hopefully we can get a boss or a shop in this question mark. Wow, I did not expect I'd be at 150 by now. Okay. he gave up. He was like, I'm done. I mean, accurate. I was kind of just messing around. Look, that's all I wanted. Okay, sure. Oh, wait. I forgot I'm playing Spin Event Originality. My good orbs are only good orbs because they're the good orbs. My refresh also crit. They're nothing crazy. We definitely have absolute inevitability with our Alchemist Card. The level of bomb proccing that it's going to have is going to be pretty big. Wait. Oh, I didn't take it, I took Alchemist Card. Understandable. Maybe not too much, but you know. It's okay, it's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Pretty sure that should get a refresh. Apparently not. But 500 damage for a level 1 pebble. Oh, sorry. More like 700 is a big number in my books. My refresh moved now, which I'm not too happy about. But I guess it's not too bad. It's the kind of thing where, like, it really just depends on where it chucks itself to. Because it can chuck itself to a miserable spot, in which case it, like, did nothing. Or we can move it to a spot you can actually hit and be amazing. Honestly, the chance we hit shuffles not that bad either. None of those say the word targeting, however, opposite reaction is just like super fun, so I'm just going to take one. It's also just pretty good. Kinetic Meteorite with durables actually just hilarious, so I'll take it. The other two are pretty good at killing me, however, I do have Slimy Salve, Intentional Oboe with like 3 or 4 other sources of healing. That sounds pretty decent. Are you going to kill first shot? Was not expecting that much. Yeah, it literally just killed the target first shot. Because the reality is, it's not going to get hit by the second shot. Bam. Gotta get those research points before I slam with my massive hit. Okay, that's a lot of healing. If I needed it. Which I don't. Okay. I don't think I've ever gotten an instant forest. That's interesting. 2 slimes dead in the same run? Nice. I'm just gonna shoot funnels because why not? I don't have more upgrades on my lightning orb just yet. Holy. Oh wait. Oh, I've never got to use opposite reaction on this map, so what happens? Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty simple, huh? It's just based off of the current shot, not where the shot was actually originating from. Makes sense. Well, there's a few things there, eh? You know what? What if I just take rubbers off? Did you consider that? Yes. I love how we load in and the boss is like actually a pretty annoying enemy for us, and then it's just like, here's a Primal Frost. You don't have to worry about the boss. Duplicator animal, get a pebble please. Rubber Absorb, screw you too. Rubber Absorb is at least an orb that I don't actually care about the damage of it too much. But I still find it right quite annoying. Alright, do we get to go the way I want to go or not? That seems like a no, but I do have... Yeah, okay, well, yep, okay, almost, okay. So sad, except it really doesn't matter. Minus 50 max HP for a lot of healing. I have intense fire over, so I'm fine to take it. I have so much healing that it's really questionable as to why I'm taking it, but who cares? Alright, surely you can at least go that way. We've spent so much of the time on the right side of the map. Alright. I don't know how to shoot it. Oh, Primal Frost, it just didn't pierce. Okay, so that's what it does. Interesting. 302. From the skies. Hot damn. I don't even have any stats, that's just raw damage output. Cool. 2 rubber resolves truly is so sad. Sure. I was trying to detonate the bomb, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this was the kind of reason why I didn't want to take it. But I think I still just fine. That being said, let's just make sure to actually detonate these bombs properly. Boom, chain reaction all day. Cool stuff. Let's also make sure that we melt these pegs properly, because I would like to go the way I want to go. And it didn't matter too much before, but it does actually matter now. Also, I absolutely love how much cash I've just been collecting. It allows me to buy whatever I want at the shop, as well as get the upgrades and orbs I want. Because unfortunately I only have one shop, which is disappointing and all, but it means that I actually get to do some fun upgrades, including a Splatter is one I'm looking forward to doing. Do I have reaction knife? Pretty useless. No. I love how it's just like giving him the illusion that he's not going to die because it hadn't hit a crit yet. And then it got to 600 damage anyway, so like... yeah, I took 2000 damage. We'll just shoot it. It's 1 more crit damage than a... Got a lot of very fun orbs in this deck. I didn't actually pick up any AoE. And I haven't gotten too much use out of the Alien's Rock part of the mining orb yet. It is an absolutely amazing part of it. Okay, well there's an air cob if I really wanted to pick it up, and honestly I will. It's just a good orb. Save 10 cash. I'm sure that 10 cash will be super important. Do I get to go the way I want to go? Yeah. I don't think I will. Unfortunate. So, do I go to the shop or not? Yes, but like... man, that's not ideal, is it? Okay. That's why we go to the shop. Like, it is just worth it. I want my rubber resolves to become real again. It's just a bit of a shame that I have so many goddamn pebbles in my deck. Barely got to remove any. Okay. Good enough for me. You definitely get 1 kill. I don't think you can get the second one. Kind of a shame. You know, my pebble would have gotten it. I just didn't want to shoot it. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of cool stuff going on in our deck, and the fact that we have so much. The fact that we have ambidextrous as well means that we never have to shoot our pebbles, which is really nice because I don't want to. Alright, surely one of this... yeah, I was going to say, surely one of these gives us 1 fight. It's actually our first elite in Area 3. It's kind of hilarious, and it's also kind of hilarious that he's literally dead turn 1. Like, goodbye. 1671. Ah, classic. I haven't found Shuffle yet. Crits also refresh is absolutely insane though. Now what I need is more healing, clearly. The worst bet is that actually does sound kind of logical, but if you actually consider how much healing I have this run, I really don't need more healing. Oh, perfect. Thank you, thank you. Take it. You can take away all my health and stuff. Ground Guard. Ground Guard is the reason why Decoy Orb Starter is like much less interesting than Bombs Give Cash Starter. But I am perfectly fine with what I picked. Robert, I'll do the reaction first. Oh, I already hit a refresh? Okay. And then Lightning Orb next. After the Robert Orb, obviously. Robert Orb is a pretty amazing orb to get ultimate reaction on. I just don't want to shoot the orb yet. Like, look at that damage. It's crazy. And the next orb's going to kill Ground and Sky. Just a lot of damage. Love it. I even have +1/+1 thanks to refresher course. Oh my god, he's actually dead. I was not paying proper attention to his health. Yep, okay. As I said, when I pictured myself doing a Spin Venter run, I was mostly picturing Echo because, as you saw there, it's just a 2k damage AoE. Like, it's so good. The fact that Spin Venter gets to run it, and it's actually a pretty decent upfront orb because it's a 1-3? 1-3. Because it's a 1-3 AoE. It's just like really good. And then Spin Venter Originality really affects orbs like Splat Orb, Rubber Orb, and what was it, Reaction quite well. So that you can actually get a ton of damage and then follow that through with the Echo 100 to finish it off. We just had some really good damage mitigation, and I feel like Spin Venter is going to be able to find this pretty consistently, is the thing. I guess nah, I feel like it's just going to get a lot of it very consistently. And like because it just has such high damage, it also doesn't have to worry about finding kill power for the early bosses, which some of the other classes can end up lacking.